So we're all aware that Elvis died of a massive heart attack on the toilet. And we're all aware that he was on a lot of drugs and medication leading up to his death. We know that he gained a lot of weight towards the end of his life. And we know that he was extremely constipated towards the end of his life, going a little over 4 months without any bowel movement. But which drugs exactly led to the heart attack death of Elvis Presley? Let's find out. By the way, my name is Nosh, and I like to cover celebrity autopsies for fun. If you think it's weird, you don't have to watch. But if you like my content, go ahead and follow. Now let's get into Elvis Presley. Elvis Aaron Presley was born January 8th, 1935, which is crazy because that's my great-grandma's birthday. She's still alive though. I love her. And he passed away August 16th, 1977. According to his autopsy and toxicologist at the University of Utah, there was 11 drugs in his system at the time of death. But also, according to the University of Utah, all of those drugs were consistent with medical treatment. They did not detect any drugs in Elvis' body that didn't have any medical rationale to it, only prescribed medication for medical reasons. However, prescribed or not, these 11 drugs were found in his system in significant quantities. The 4 different types of drugs that were found was ethanamate, methaqualone, codeine, and barbiturates. The first 2 are sedatives. Codeine is a narcotic painkiller, and barbiturates are downers or sedatives or depressants. 4 other drugs that were found were antihistamine, meperidine, morphine, and Valium. Meperidine and morphine are painkillers, and Valium is a tranquilizer. It also states that Presley was not taking morphine. The morphine was a byproduct of the codeine. But the amount of these 4 were so insignificant that it was very unlikely that these drugs' chemical reactions within the body would have contributed to his death or an overdose. He said Elvis Presley died of a heart disease. Had these drugs not been there, he still would have died. So officially, Dr. Francisco said in Memphis in October that Elvis Presley's death was caused by hypertensive heart disease with coronary artery disease as a contributing factor. That's a mouthful. So his official cause of death was heart disease, but he had a heart attack on the toilet after trying to perform a bowel movement. After 4+ months of unsuccessful bowel movement due to all the drugs in his system. Drugs that he didn't even want to take. Drugs that were being fed to him so that he can keep being Elvis. Everyone completely disregarded his health and kept feeding him drugs that led to his heart disease, to his lack of bowel movement, to his weight gain, to his heart finally just giving out on him while he's sitting on the toilet trying to take a shit. That's crazy. Some people like Elvis, some people don't, but nonetheless, he was the king of rock and roll, so rest in peace, Elvis. And comment whose autopsies you want me to cover next. Peace.